Hello world, PDR coming at you here with a really special truck. It's an 88 Toyota. It's got this dent on the top, and so to get to it the easiest way, I took out these two screws and popped out this little light, and I've just got Dad stuck in there. I put a little piece of tape on the thing. I warmed it up to, let's see what it's at. It's at 105 right now. The other parts of the car are at 63. So it's about, what, 60 degrees out, 63 degrees out, something? Let me get this warm. But, no. Wife is being helpful. And what I'm going to do is, see what we're at here. 129. Yeah, nice and warm. This is a repainted vehicle, obviously, because it has the special stripes on it and stuff. I'm going to just start right at the top. Let's find out where I'm at here. Okay, I'm actually kind of in the middle of the dent, and I'm actually gonna come right down here and start at the bottom. Change of plan. It's less severe down here, but I also have to make sure that this body line straightens out as we come around. So we're just getting it nice and warm before we start so that we don't have any kind of weird push marks. I'm going to keep it nice and warm. And at this point in the videos, when I say I sure do appreciate y'all clicking on this video, I really do. Let's give it a little different angle so I can see where I'm looking here. If you would, hit that subscribe button. It really helps out the channel. 124 again. Seems like that 125 mark is about where we want to be. Put that off to the side. Get back in there, and now I'm going to make some strong pushes once I see where I'm at. Oop. There we go. Come through this bottom edge a little bit. I want to evenly take this dent out, and it's not very even of a dent. It's got a lot of ridges to it, and being that it's a repaint, it's got some, I don't want to, I know I'm not working with factory paint, so I don't want to make any high spots that I can't tap down, because this paint is a little bit iffy on the tap down. Let's see right now. I guess we'll find out. No, that paint didn't tap out. I mean, sometimes you make a tap, and on a thick repainted surface, it makes a slight divot when you tap. But this paint was pretty good on this fender. I think I'm gonna have to get that angle back that I had first time. And before I go into that dent, I'm gonna break down the wall. This one's a pretty in-depth dent, guys. This one isn't a quick little 5-minute one, so we might have either 2 parts or 2 videos to this one. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get in the center of it and kind of break it wide open, make it into a larger dent so I can take it up evenly. You still see a lot of ridge right through the middle, which I don't really want to just push on that deepest, darkest ridge in the middle, because that's where it's going to want to separate. Okay, let's get it warm again and make some pushes. Yeah, this one might take a good 25-30 minutes to finish out this edge and finish out this top edge. So what we might do is make some pushes here and then come back and show you just the final result, or the last finishing touches. But basically, what I'm going to be doing is basically just getting up in it, finding where my tool is, having a nice vision on it, and I'm pushing off just a towel that's kind of stuck in this hole, so it's a little squishy, my leverage. It doesn't give me the solid type of leverage that I want. But if you guys see this, little high push there, shouldn't have made, but you see what's going on here. So we're getting most of that meat out. It's gonna end up looking pretty nice for the good old truck that it is. I think everybody's had an old Toyota truck. I had one like this, and now I'm working it a little impatiently up here on the top edge. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make my tap downs and bring this back into clean again. I just needed to get some of that metal moved so that I knew where I was at. And now what we can do is actually move this board a little bit. Shows up a little bit different angle. I'll do some cross checking on it and put the board right here and look into it sideways. See if I see any ridges or high spots that need to be tapped down. But if I get this side looking good, then we come through and do it from the other direction. Just with the angles, it'll be looking real nice. Yeah, what I'm going to do is reheat it. This one might be a little bit longer of a video. I appreciate your guys' time. Hopefully we got the SIM card space. But let's get it real nice and warm. 111, 116, 118, 121. There we are. I'm going to give it a tap before I give it a push. Right here on this front edge. Right there on that back edge. It's nice and warm. Carefully set my hammy and tappy down, and then I'm going to find that spot right there. Oh, I think I know what the problem is. It was my tape. Let's take the tape off. Go to a nice tip now. Now I know right where my tip is. That was the problem, guys. I had a little bit of tape there to soften it up, when what I really needed to do was just dial in and make the pushes in the right place, like I'm doing right now. It's a real tough one too. A very, very high level of difficulty dent here. This is something that in my first years I would take an hour and a half to do this dent. And it's because of the nature of the paint, it's got a little ridge to it. It's not coming out super clean, but I'm going to clean it up real nice. And then come right through. I think what we'll do is we'll come through and show you the end result in just a bit. Okay guys, here's what we ended up with. We put the light all back, and it was a little bit sharp in the middle there. I was starting to make some push marks. I told the customer it wasn't going to be 100% perfect, but he knows that. For a good old car, getting that large dent out, I think it came out pretty nice. We're going to move on and do some other ones on the car, but I sure appreciate y'all sticking with me on this one. If you would, hit that like button. Other than that, this has been PDR, and I'm out. Peace.